Hi, how are we doing? I wanted to take this time to create this video tonight here on this deck. This has been my home for the last 3 years in the Highlands of Carmel, and this will most likely be the very last Qigong session from the deck. And so I'm making note of that and offering this to you. Enjoy your Qigong practice as well as the misty view behind me. So it's good. We're getting started. Taking the hands back, pull the fingers back. Feel the stretching of the wrists and the palms. Lift the chin so we open the throat. Engage the back. Draw the scapula together. Soften the knees. Take a breath. And open your space. Honoring your place of practice, the three dantians, your hall of harmony. And let's pull in heaven and earth. Breathe in and breathe out. Lifting and descending. Letting go. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Melting down the front, down the back, and down the very mid core line. Breathing in, breathing out. Allowing the breath to be long and harmonious, expanded, and relaxed. Allow the breath to fill you. Softening, melting deep down into the earth. Think. Thinking the chi. Let's take another breath here. Relax the arms. And ring the temple gong by turning the waist. Keep the knees bent or soft. Feet on the ground for now. Turning and twisting. Feel the stretch of the lower back. Let's open up that spine. Where the lumbars meet the sacrum. And now we'll begin to shift our weight and then let the heel lift. And I'm going to start to move my arms up the torso as I walk my feet out. That way my hands tap the lung and kidney, stimulating those organs and energy. Remember to breathe. Breathe from your center turning. And slow it down. Let's pause in the middle and twist. Other side. And coming up. Extending through the legs, bending bare, fold at the waist. Then bend the knees, drop the hips around the back, relax the head. Letting go of all tension. Breathe. Roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Shoulders up, back and down. Let the arms float up, in, down, and sink. We generally do 3 of bending bear, 3 folds. We're going to do an extra one today. Hanging out over my right leg. Notice I'm not lunging into the right leg. Both knees are bent. My weight is equal between the legs. I'm just hanging out over this right side. Belly breath, so push that breath into the sacrum. And then roll up. Stacking the vertebrae, one at a time. Sink. And once over the other side, hold first. So you feel the stretch of the legs, then bend the knees, drop your hips around the back. Relax the head. Letting go of all you may be holding on to. And roll up. Breathing along the way. Shoulders up, back, and down. Arms, once again, they float up. Bend the elbows. It brings the hands in and down. Press. Sink. And one more time to the front. Hold. Bend the knees around the back. Drop the hips. Relax the head. Breathing. Rolling up. And on that last one, we'll float the arms up all the way. Bend the knees, deep squat here, hands behind. And turn the weight. Change direction. And coming up, let's walk the feet in. Back to shoulder width. Take a breath. Pull in heaven and earth. And let's start with some dredging. Clearing the yin. Clearing yang. Yin. Yang. Clearing stagnation, congestion, just old stale energy. Clearing out the day if it's the end of the day for you. Yin. Yang. Yin. Yang. One more time. Yin. Yang. Pause. Visualize your meridians like shimmering rivers of light energy that move up the front, down the back, and through the body, through the organs. Each meridian has a secondary channel that runs in through the body and through the organ that it's associated with. We have free flowing chi through the channels, your chi, nobody else's. Bring your heels in. Founding post. Clearing your Tai Chi pole. You see any old stale chi leave your body. through your heels into the earth. Relax the jaw, exhale through the mouth, soften the lips. Let the shoulders just bounce up and down as you pound the post. Pause. Here in this pause, as we sway around, as we unwind the spinal cord, chi is still descending through the Tai Chi pole, still leaving the body through the heels. So just hold that in your mind as you unwind the spine. Finding your balance at center, we'll bring the fingertips to touch. Breathe in. And once more. And we'll do it all over again. I generally do a classic 3 sets of pounding puts. Relaxing the jaw, the shoulders, the pelvic floor. Really, the only thing that's working here are the muscles of the lower legs. And pause. Breathe. Still letting go. Still purging out. Bring the balance to center, fingertips touch. 3 breaths. And we'll do one more set here. And we'll pause once again. Allowing the weight just to sway, shift around on the feet. And finding that balance, fingertips touch, breathe in. And we'll back to our Wuji posture. And just take a minute here. Knees are soft. Feel your Tai Chi pole, your connection to earth through the pelvic floor and the feet. Your connection to heaven through the crown of your head. And your connection to all things and others, that space between heaven and earth, your heart center. And finally, the last of our chi scattering exercises, trembling horse, will clear the energy field, the Wei Chi. Let's do it one more time. Coming up, think into the legs, arms far away from the body. And just feel that energy field around you, that bubble of chi that goes everywhere you go. And bringing the hands up the front, we'll restore a little order from our chaotic chi clearing with parting the sky. Breathing in, breathing out. And sweeping through your Wei Qi, feel the hands, the palms, the fingers move through the air around you. Relax the arms. We'll do both sets of beating and drumming the Qi. So first the arms are going to swing front and back, in and out through the nose. And now counter swing. I'm going to go to my left first. And slowing down. One hand covers the dantian, followed by the other. Allow the spinning energy to settle here in the lower dantian. Beating and drumming the Qi is known as the Daoist yang organ exercises, since we did both of them. And this builds and cultivates, collects Qi in the lower dantian. And so this is the energy that we use in our toning and strengthening as we move into the Daoist Yin 5 organ exercises. Allow the tongue to float in the center of the mouth, suspended between the teeth. Exhale as the hands come close but not touching. Inhale, separate. Exhale, holding a sense of integrity as you breathe, as you live, as you be. Be integrity. Exhaling, letting go of any sadness, grief, or sorrow that might be affecting lungs and lung Qi. See the lungs saturated with the color white. Pure white energy fills the Wei Qi. Breathing in. Exhale. And we'll take another breath here. Pull in heaven and earth. And we'll widen the gate between the feet. Moving into a long horse, we'll start in the right leg. So my right hand's going to cover my left kidney. As I watch the back of the other hand, flip the tongue. So you feel the underside of the tongue resting at the roof of the mouth. Breathing in, breathing out, standing waist deep in water. Scoop into that water. You hold a sense of wisdom. Exhale as you dip down Inhale, breathe it in. See that water move through the arm, passing through the shoulders, through the other arm, and flooding that kidney your hand is hovering over with a deep, profound blue that also fills your energy field. Breathing in, breathing out. And turn the waist. Exhale, turn. We'll take another breath this side. And switch the arms. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's take another breath. Coming up, relax the arms. We'll bring the feet back in, back to shoulder width, pull in heaven and earth. Right arm out, palm up, left hand hovers over. We'll work with both forms of breathing today. Breathe in, breathe out. Ideally, we want to sit into the leg base, so bend those knees, sink into your horse stance. This allows you to keep your pelvis to face this forward direction, so we can turn everything in between the hips and the head. So we want to keep our head and our eyes facing forward. And it's this turning and twisting that's going to tone and strengthen the liver. Here, the tip of the tongue is on the hard palate, back away from the teeth, filling the liver with a vibrant green as we hold a sense of compassion and let this green fill your wei qi. Breathe in, breathe out, in, out. Breathing in and exhale for a stroke of the arm. And exhale the other arm. Couple more breaths here, and then we'll change the breathing. In, out, in, out. Now inhale for 3 strokes of the arms. And exhale for 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And once more, in, out. Take one more breath, in, out, and hold the ball. Pull in heaven and earth. And I'll embrace the ball on the other side. So my right arm is on top. Working with the heart now, I'm going to move my tongue to just behind the top teeth. Sometimes I add a weight shift as we move through this exercise. Classic Daoist Yin 5 organ exercises. In this heart, we just turn when there's no weight shift, weight equal between the feet. Inhale as you move to the center, exhale as you turn and you twist, and we'll lift that up, the upper arm. We want to open up, we'll feel a stretch through the underarm. Let's even try and pull that pinky down to stretch through the palm, the outside palm of the hand, so we can open up that heart meridian that runs through the pinky. Inhale, breathing with a sense of order, structure, universal law, virtues of the heart. Inhale, exhale, in, out. See a passionate red or rosy pink perhaps. Fill your heart space and the heart meridian, and let this color fill your energy field. Breathing in, breathing out, in, out. Turn the weight. Let's take a couple more breaths. And come back to our front. Holding a big ball of chi in your arms. Pull in heaven and earth one time. Pulling the fingers up, stretching the palms and the wrist, scapula down, tuck the chin. And now we can bring our hands to touch without deviating any chi that we've built. The fingers make a triangle, and we hold that triangle above the head, tongue behind the bottom teeth near the saliva glands. Looking through that triangle, inhale just like heart, we exhale as we turn and twist. Inhale through center, exhale, breathing with a sense of trust. Feel your spleen and your energy field illuminated with yellow, happy and bright. Slowing down, relax the arms. Turtle breathing, sweeping through lungs, kidneys, liver, heart, and spleen, pulling any excess into the lower dantian so we can ground, root, and stabilize any excess energy. One more time. Old Man in the Sea. This deals with toning. So our Daoist Yin organ exercises could bring up some emotions. So Old Man in the Sea helps neutralize those emotions. So we tone with shh, ha, hold. And here we go. Inhale. Half the breath. Ha, hold. Ah, hold. Ah, hold. And we do it all over again. Ah, hold. Ah, hold. Ah, hold. Shh. Ah, hold. Ah, hold. Ah, hold. Let's keep going. Ha, ho, ha, ho, ha, ho. One more time. Ha, ho, ha, ho, ha, ho. Full in heaven and earth. Breathing in, breathing out. Embrace the ball at the lower dantian. Allow the tongue to gently rest at the roof of the mouth, wherever you find it placed. Grounded to the earth, feel the feet. Energy rising up the spine, over the crown of the head, and down the front center line. Up the governing vessel, down the conception vessel. As we move energy through the microcosmic orbit, this is Guang Gong stroke spirit. The fire cycle, we're moving energy in the opposite direction, because normally the yang energy descends down the back, and we're moving energy up the back. And yin energy rises up the front. And here, as we move through the fire cycle, that beard that Guang Gong strokes is that conception vessel. Only to sweep through the pelvic floor and rise up the spine again. Exhale. In. Out. We'll take another breath here. hold a ball. Breathe. Notice your body standing on the earth. Feel your energy. And let's close for today. We'll take the hands back and bring them together. Honoring my place of practice, honoring myself for stepping out and stepping into my practice. And I honor you for practicing with me. Thank you so much for joining me. And as I said before, yes, this is probably the last Qigong session here at my deck, for I am relocating to a different home. It'll be sad to leave this sweet Shangri-La here, and it's exciting for our new adventure. We'll see you next time.